Alright man, see if I still remember how to do this. It's been a while. So I just got 3 pieces here. Usually the loop, in this case I did 3 random colors, so don't judge the combo. But this loop will usually be a little longer than the other 2 since we combined those. So right now it's just 3 pieces, non-gutted. So the one that's going to be the loop in this case is pink. So I completely gut that one. Set it up like a loop like so. And then these 2 pieces, I have to get a better cut on this. So so they'll burn together quicker. Usually put them together and give them a cut so they're even. Give it a little heat. Alright. Hold those together for a sec. Alright, so first things first. Put the part where it's where you've melted them together kind of in the middle right there. Take this one on the right, whatever color's on the right, put it underneath the loop. So right now you have this one goes over the loop, comes around, this color goes underneath these 2 pieces of the loop. Then the one on the left go under the blue, just like that. So hopefully you're following along still. So you go under the blue. These are a little shorter, so it's kind of hard. It's harder the shorter the pieces are, but under the blue, then there's just a circle right here, this little loop between the pink and the blue in this case. You put it over there and then pull it together. You normally pull it tight, but I'm going to do that one more time just so you get it. Alright, so again we have the loop here. We put the part where it's melted together there, kind of in the middle. It's on top. This piece is on top of this piece. The one on the right, take underneath the pink, or underneath the loop, so you can see that's going over. Then this piece goes under that piece, and then you see this hole right here. You just bring this piece over everything and through that hole. So like that, keep everything intact. This will take a little bit of practice, especially with the shorter pieces. I think if you start with a little longer pieces, it'll probably be a little easier. And this is what you do when you tighten it. So you keep this loop here in the center, but you want to try to keep it hidden so you can kind of loosen and retighten, but I kind of get it over to the side a little bit. Some it's just kind of random. Some are better at hiding than others, but you can see the loops over there. So this is backwards. It was upside down just like this when I tightened it. So then you flip it over and you can see you'll have a knot right there. Like if you compare that to any of the lanyards you have that are Cobra knot, you'll see this beginning knot right here, and then you'll see the loop here. Now here's another place where it gets complicated. You have to learn to recognize which loop you make. So the way I kind of remember it is there's a loop right here that goes over and under. We call that a knot. So that means we start with looping that in. So loop there, both on the right side. That's just kind of the way that I remember it. But anyway, so loop that, and it's over the front right here. So it's over the front, and I'm just holding it right there. Then what you do is take this piece over the blue, like that. So just to remind you, like that. But then the end of it goes through like that. Hopefully I did this right. I'll be able to see here in a sec, which I did. Now you can see is loop over there, loop over there. So I'll do that one again just to make sure you got it. So this is exactly where we were before with that knot just on the right. The loop, you can call it, on the right. So that means take this side, make a loop with it. I always just hold it with my thumb kind of there in front. So you can see this blue one is going over the pink. It's just sitting right there. Then, and this is what it looks like in this case. So you can see that's going over that way. Then this goes underneath like that. And then again you have this hole, which this goes over and through the hole. And again, tighten it up. Wow, I just messed that up. Ignore what I just did. Sorry, it goes like this, over. I'm gonna mess you up. This video has gone too long for me to edit it, so forget what I just did there. The blue goes over the pink, like so. Black goes over the blue, then under everything in a loop. I did it over before. So again, just to see it, the blue goes like that, and it's just running in front of the loop paracord. Then the black, take it over the blue. You can see right there it's over. Then under and slip it through this hole like that. Then pull it tight. So then you see it like that. And then you got the 2 knots there. And while it's still loose, before you have a bunch of knots, you can adjust the loop. So if you need to make it longer or shorter, you know, taking into account you're going to have one of those heads on there, just to get the right length. Do that before you get gone too far, otherwise it's harder to do. So anyway, this again is how I kind of memorize where I need to start with the loop. So now the lowest loop, meaning the latest one we just did, is on the left. So loop that across and in front, just hold it there with my thumb. The piece on the right goes underneath and out through that hole right there. So this piece goes under there. Just like that. And then you just keep doing that same process, just based off of where the latest knot appears. That's where you start the loop. It'll take a little bit of practice to get it. I always messed up, but nice thing is if you're far along and then you mess up, all you have to do is take out the last knot. It still should be okay. But so again, loops over there. So I'm going to loop it like that. This piece goes over and then under through the hole. Then all you got to do to end it, so you want to cut this, cut the excess piece and just leave a little extra to kind of act as something to stop it from coming out. So you cut it, you melt this, and then I always use the side of the lighter or something else metal to kind of push it down. So after you give it some good meltage, push it down like that, and then you'll see right there it just melts and leaves kind of a little stopper there so that it can't pull through, as long as you got a tight knot there. And then you do the same thing over here. Cut most of it off except just a little bit left. That was probably a little too big on this one, but still should work out. Melts it pretty good. Wow, I just knocked over the phone. Ignore that last part. But anyway, melt it, push it down. Then that's what you have. And then these right here, since they're all gutted, it'll be real easy to get the bead on there. Just put the bead on there, cut it off and melt it just like before, and slide the other bead on top. So hopefully you get it, man. It'll take a little bit of practice, but trust me, once you get it going, you'll be able to fly through them like crazy and make some good money.